We got to do it. We are all so powerful, and not on a cliched way, not in a way like, oh, we, gods and kings and queens and our ancestors. That's what we want to attach ourselves so much to. And while I pay homage and I appreciate the sacrifices of our ancestors, what are we going to do when we become ancestors? Like what have we done in this time? You know what I'm saying? What have we done? What are we doing with the power and the energy that we have? Like, are we actually going to act on the things that we say? We say gods and goddesses and kings and queens and what our ancestors did and what they built. What are we building? What am I going to build to where the people that come after me are going to say, this is what Erica Leshai built. This is what she created and what she laid up for us. You know what I'm saying? Because they weren't any greater than us. They weren't. They just were tapped in and they weren't distracted, because this world is full of distractions. Stress and distractions keep us from reaching our full potential. It keeps us from being able to utilize our mind to create the future that we should. You know what I'm saying? And we can't keep letting that happen. So I challenge all of y'all, the productivity challenge. Write down the to-do list, write down the not to-do list. Your mornings, keep your mornings for yourself and your creator so that you can create. You feel me? Keep that for yourself and your creator, because we need that. We really do.
That Erica Leshai video, you have to watch it in its entirety. What she's saying is so true. But the question that I'm going to have for you today is, when you can't hear from other people, can you hear it from yourself? Hello, ladies and gents. First, let me give you an update. My tooth feels good. I hope that it would now. My tooth feels good. I just had to give you that update. You know I feel much better. I done put my lashes on, trying to put some moisturizer in this curls, and I'm out and about doing my errands. But shout out to my brother from another beautiful mother, Dorian Doe. He shared that video with me via IG. He sent it in a DM. Never heard of this queen. But when I tell you everything she's saying is the truth, the reason why I'm saying this is a rant, because I'm just ranting a little bit. I was asking, how many times and how many ways does someone has to share these good nuggets, okay? Share the same message, positivity, affirmation, manifestation, knowing your power, self-love, self-awareness. How many times do somebody has to hear that before it sinks in? So it made me think about the messenger and the message. The message is the same. It's positive, but for some reason, people can only relate to what they can relate to, There's people who will be able to relate to me and my style, and there's some people who can't hear a word that comes out of my mouth simply because they can't relate to me and or they're just not feeling me. And it is what it is. That's why I never get upset when people try to say stuff to me like, oh, it's so much competition out there, oh, did you see that so-and-so is trying to act like you or trying to be like you? Listen. When it's about positive and uplifting and trying to take somebody to the next level for the good, there is no competition for that. There is not enough positive out here. There could never be enough, all right? It's like that saying, where they say the squeaky wheel gets the oil. It's true. Negative is loud. Gossip is loud. Bad is loud, because it needs more than good and positive. So just go with me in a car, the squeaky wheel, right? You got 3 wheels. They're doing good. They rolling. They positive, they got what they need, they're supportive, they're getting you to and from where you need to go on a positive tip. Then you got that one wheel. It needs oil. And so it is loud, it is squealing. It won't let you drive down the street without everybody looking at you like, damn, put some oil on that joint, it's loud, okay? Because it's loud, it's screaming. So what happens? You give it oil. The same way with if somebody's screaming. If somebody's screaming in the next car, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look. Now I might look for a second, depending on how they're screaming. If they keep screaming and screaming and screaming and screaming, I'm gonna just keep looking like, what the hell going on? And that's how it is with everything. So you have all of these gossip, personalities and channels and outlet. You have all these reality shows that just show nothing but negativity. You have all of the negative stuff that's loud. So when the positive comes, sometimes you just can't even hear it because it's so calm, it's so quiet, but it's real. And that's the problem, is that it's so real and you're missing out on lessons simply because you can't train yourself to listen to the good or to hear it or to accept it. So with this Erica Leshai, what was cracking me up was she only have and I say only in comparison to what I'm about to say. When I looked at it, it was about over 40,000, likes or 40,000 views. When you have somebody that's just talking crap and nonsense and bull, and they got millions of views. So that's what I'm talking about, that squeaky wheel, man. She's calm, she's collected, and she's sharing something good for you. But some people just can't hear it from her. You might have to hear it from somebody yelling at you and screaming at you because that's how you hear it. Or you might have to hear it as a comedy thing, as to be funny to you, whatever it is. So my question is, with manifestation, I want you to do this. I want you to do her challenge. Go back, go to her IG, look at this video and do her challenge. And I have a challenge for you too. And I shared this in a video a while back, how to manifest, and also the power of journaling. I shared this with you guys. Hopefully you'll go back and you'll look at those videos as well. I'll put those here. But when you can't listen to somebody else, but you can listen to yourself, I got something for you, okay? It's called receipts. You can have your own receipts on your own power. The question is, are you ready to know your power? Or are you afraid to know just how powerful you are? And that's real talk. Not being shady, that's real talk. A lot of times we are so afraid of our own ability, of our own talent, of our own gift, of our own power, because we know it's going to take some work. And we know that we might be the only ones doing it, and other people are going to look at us and they're going to judge us and they're going to say this and they're going to say that. So sometimes we don't want to deal with our power because we don't want to deal with all the responsibility it comes with. And that's with people judging you and dogging you out and leaving nasty comments. So, manifestation, and what she's saying is seeing yourself there is real. When you journal, you write something down, put a date, put a time, and write it down. Think about something you really want to manifest, and try not to let it be something so superficial. Let it be something that's really going to change your life for the better. That's going to make you happy. Okay? Write that down. Say exactly how you want it. And really focus on it. And see yourself in it. Not fake, but really just close your eyes like she said. And really see yourself there. Think about it. Feel it. Smell it. Touch it. Taste it. Like in your mind. And you do this all the time. Like when you want some wings or you want a steak, you can smell it. You be like, ooh, I'm gonna order me some, hot wings, or I'm gonna order me a cheeseburger. Ooh, I can taste it, I can smell it. So don't act like you ain't never done this before, because you've done it. But you've done it for small things. Now try to do it for something big And that big thing is you. When you do it and you write it down, just watch the power that you have. Watch the power of how it works. And then when you go back and read your own words, nobody's talking to you, none of this woke stuff or any of the cynical stuff you want to say about the person who's trying to give you some positivity. You giving yourself this positivity. You've written it yourself. These are your own words. This is your own manifestation. When you go back 1 year, couple of months or a couple of weeks, when it happens, when it comes to life, go back to your words and see it for yourself. Have your own receipts on your own power. You ain't got to listen to nobody else. You ain't got to listen to me. You ain't got to listen to her. Okay? Listen to yourself. Try it for yourself. I dare you to try it. And when you see that power, you're going to be like, damn, I did this. And you've done it before. Don't underestimate yourself and stop putting yourself down. You've done it before. Even on the smaller scale, you might have said, you know what? I really want X, Y, and Z. I'm going to get it. And you worked hard and you thought about it and it was the only thing in your mind and you got it. The only difference is you didn't write it down. But write down the things you say. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this. Write it down. And when you really do it, go back, see the date, see the timeline, and see for yourself in your own receipt that you can do it. So that's what I wanted to rant about today, because I just don't know how many ways and how many people have to say the same thing for somebody to get it. It may take you one person, it may take you one time, it may take many of people to tell you in many ways, or maybe you just need to tell yourself. Maybe you just need to prove it to yourself. And if that's what it is, do it and watch you work. Just watch you make things happen. And that's what I want for you, is for you to make things to happen. So if you understand what I'm talking about, give me the thumbs up. If you don't, give me the thumbs down. It is okay. We can agree to disagree because we grown, we sexy. Just keep it cute. Any hate, it will get deleted. And I do not play. When I see the hateful comments, I get those notifications. I read your comment. If I feel like it's going to help the community, it stays. If I feel like you ain't doing nothing but hating, honey, the delete button be so quick. Bing, so fast, so quick. You're out of there. So you can try me if you want, but I ain't got 1 million followers, so I can see my comments real clear. I'm a small YouTuber here, so I see your notifications like that. So don't try me, because you will get deleted. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please subscribe and help me to get my numbers up. I appreciate all my subs who have, supported me through my journey and listening to the positivity. I appreciate you more than you know. If you're watching this on my Facebook page, please follow and share. And if you're watching this on my IGTV, please follow and share. And please go check out that young lady, because what she's saying, it's real. And she's giving you something positive. So I send her positive vibes and blessings. And until next week,